Raptors trail by 11.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pirtle kicks to Siakam. Pirtle sets the pick for Siakam. No good with the triple.
Yeah, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
And Barnes sends it back. Shot's good by Middleton. And so Siakam will bring it up for Toronto. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
Now here is Pirtle. Can't cash in from close range. AI kicks to Giannis. From outside. And for the Raptors, they're shooting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. And Anunoby slams it in.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
Now, here's AI. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Schroeder finds Barnes. Back to Schroeder. Siakam, a screen on Lillard. Schroeder passes to Pirtle. He dishes it to Schroeder. Siakam for three. And it's AI with the rebound.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
Anunoby sends it back. Schroeder outside. To the paint. They double in with Middleton, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Achua, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Milwaukee also making some changes. Jay Crowder's checked in for Chris Middleton, and it's Malik Beasley in for AI. You know what you love seeing from Pascal Siakam is his confidence continue. To grow. Now for the Raptors. Siakam is checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Chris Boucher comes in for Scotty Barnes. Trent's checked in for OG Anunoby. And Flynn subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Milwaukee also making some changes. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Chris Middleton comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And AI is subbed in for Damian Lillard. Trent against Beasley. Flynn the pass to Siakam. Great D that time from Middleton.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
We've got Chris Boucher. He's out there with Precious Achua. Siakam is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Flynn in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And we have a moment to take a look at the best three-point shooting teams in the NBA. In fourth, the Bucks.
No doubt, they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
And one outstanding things the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
Anunoby, he's checked in for the Raptors. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Flynn. Lopez with the steal, and even 3-on-3 break. For 3, Middleton, that's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo could arguably be called the most feared slasher in league history. He says, I just tried to read the crowd, read the walls, and see where I can beat them. There's a second there that you can attack the seams and change your speed. I've done this 25 to 30 times every night, so I know what to look for. Kevin?
He definitely does, David. A master at his craft. Hey, D.A., thanks for the report. AI can't hit. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That is his first foul of the game. Giannis, he's checked in for Crowder. Raptors trail by 10.
Number 34.
Siakam with it. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. They set the screen. He can't hit that time. Giannis with some nice D. Here's AI. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Giannis has got 4 assists now tonight.
Decision-making of Giannis Antetokounmpo, I mean, he seems to improve on his passing every season, which is impressive.
And the Raptors call time here. Home court didn't seem to help any last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
And they lost the last matchup with this club, and it was really the reserves where the gap in play was felt.
I couldn't agree with you more. They allowed some opposing reserves to get it going. You know the stars are going to get their points. But when you allow those second unit guys to get it going, that's when you're in trouble.
The Raptors making a switch here. Hurdle's checked in. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Look at Milwaukee. They're in second, looking to take over the first spot. And, of course, Toronto. They're much further down in the standings right now.
And I think for Milwaukee, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Siakam outside. The pass to Schroeder. Releases from 15. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And AI throws it down.
You know, Beasley not trying to do too much or get too cute there. Just finding the open man in a simple fashion. Well done.
And so here's Toronto. They trail by 14. Pass to Pirtle. Back to Schroeder. Trent outside. 6 to shoot. Pirtle sets the pick for Trent. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Trent's got himself on the board. With 3 there.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
And AI throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Schroeder passes to Siakam. Down low. Lopez over to help. Trent kicks to Siakam. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Schroeder with a screen on Lopez. Giannis grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Hits it down to Middleton. Dishes to AI. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists now in this one.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Schroeder passes to Anunoby. The 3. And it's AI with the rebound.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Trent outside. Pass to Schroeder. Pirtle against Lopez. Bertle, the pass to Siakam. Off on the layup. And the Bucks with possession. They're on a 15-6 run. They grab their own miss. Beasley for three. Here's Antetokounmpo. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That's foul number 2 for him.
Picking up his second foul here. Has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
Some changes for Toronto. Achua comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Barnes in for Trent. Jay Crowder's checked in for Milwaukee. Lillard comes in for Malik Beasley. Bertle, the pass to Achua. And here is Anunoby. Now Bertle. Just 5 to shoot. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Schroeder. And the Raptors miss again. And the Bucks with possession. They're on a 17-6 run. And AI gets it to go on the assist from Crowder. And that's now 33 points for AI. Raptors trail by 21. And here is Anunoby. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Washington. Passes it to Schroeder. Now here's Barnes. 5 on the clock. Bertle with a screen on Crowder. Anunoby has the open look. And it's off from three-point range. Stripped away. And stolen by AI. Giannis outside. Shoots the three. Drills it from outside. Giannis has got 5 points in the quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now, here's Anunoby. He's guarded by AI. The pass to Achua. And the three off target.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Barnes finds Achua. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Barnes. They need this. Rebound, Milwaukee. The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes. But you know what, Greg? Still working to take that next step. What do you think is his key?
Kevin, that's an easy one. It's going to be perimeter shooting. Boyle with all the other things he can do. And he's had a tremendous start to his NBA career. But I think to become that superstar, the jump shot has to become a weapon.
And rebuilding teams, Clark, are going to ride their young prospects. But talk about the importance of having those sage veterans on that roster and their guidance.
Kevin, I don't think you can overstate it. It's critical. It's imperative. I mean, imparting that understanding of what it takes to be a professional and doing it with words and example is so valuable and so part of what veterans offer to young players and to good teams.
Here's Schroeder. And again, no good by Toronto. Milwaukee's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Took him no time at all on that one. Giannis has got 7 points for the quarter.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Nice shot by Bertle.
And, you know, we all know Schroeder can score now, but they're a nice assist to his wide-open teammate.
Lillard, the pass to AI. From deep, Giannis. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And stolen by AI. Inside. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Here's AI. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Giannis has got his 7th assist here tonight. There's 49 seconds left now here in the second. Siakam outside. Back to Trent. Siakam outside. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Trent passes to Siakam. Makes it off the glass. Siakam's got 8 points.
And they've repeatedly broke inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Schroeder finds Siakam. This one for 3. Another miss by Siakam. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Bucks ahead, opening up a huge gap. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto.
Welcome, everyone, to tonight's show. Kicking things off, let's see some of the names on the injury list around the league.
Mikal Bridges is a big loss for them. Not the flashy dude, but he's still the ultimate 3 and D guy who keeps teams honest.
No doubt, it affects his team at both ends. And as we shift focus back to our game, things couldn't have gone much worse for the Toronto Raptors.
Well, teams these days love to shoot the 3 ball, but for them, this has been a brick fest. Got to mix things up offensively, trying to keep the defense guessing.
Yeah, I mean, you can put the ball on the floor once in a while. That makes the defense pay for crowding your shooters.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Really an incredible game from AI.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Here's who Adrian Griffin is starting the second half with. The big men on the floor for him. Giannis and Portis. Damian Lillard out there with AI. And it's Middleton in at the 3 slot. From deep three-point territory, the long-distance 3 is buried. AI's got 42 in the game.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Goes up from the top of the key, and there's Lillard. That's good on the assist by Giannis. Giannis has got his 8th assist. Here tonight. Raptors shooting just 31% in the game. Pass to Barnes. Siakam outside. Back to Pirtle. Shot clock at 6. Siakam outside. Nailed from three-point land. Siakam's got 11.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
Lillard outside. AI passes to Lillard. Here's AI. His 3-pointers off the mark. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Raptors. And Greg, with the coaching changes in Milwaukee, where are they looking for improvement?
Oh, Kevin, they've been dominant in the regular season, but the playoffs require adjustments. That chess match is where they hope to improve.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. 12 points for him.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Pirtle. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Here's a look now what's coming up for the Milwaukee Bucks. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Charlotte Hornets. And then on Saturday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks.
And for their matchup with the Celtics, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
And it's AI missing. The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Siakam against Giannis. Siakam outside. Over Giannis. And again, Toronto no up.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
And the Raptors with possession. Jacks up a 3. Drills the 3-pointer. Anunoby's got 5.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Count that bucket. 44 points for AI.
And that's his M.O. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
Antetokounmpo against Siakam. Schroeder outside. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Showing you he can score off the ball. Dennis Schroeder has improved his shot since joining the league.
Bucks have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. And AI gets it to go.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Schroeder with the ball. Lillard picks him up. And it's Pirtle that time on the assist by Schroeder. He's got 7.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
AI kicks to Lillard. Back to AI. That one off the back iron and out. Toronto's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And while we can now, let's check in on the top scoring rookies in the NBA. You look at AI, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
And there's always firepower in every rookie class, but even among the top guns, he's the best of the best. He'll be an offensive force for years to come.
Yeah, he's an old head, mature beyond his year. He has a dominant offensive mindset. No matter what the defense throws at him, he lights up the scoreboard. Really a special talent.
Lillard against Schroeder. Barnes outside from downtown. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. And AI throws it down.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Toronto has a new head coach in Darko Rajakovic. He started coaching at 16 in his home country of Serbia. So even though he's still young, he's already a lifer. In his near decade as an NBA assistant coach, he made a name for himself in player development. Of course, Kevin, that's going to be essential now with the rebuilding Raptors.
It is, but I love his resume. His story is terrific. He is just what they need. David, thank you. And both free throws good for AI. Oh, GA, the long arms and athleticism up and down this roster for the Raptors. It is something.
Yeah, they have a type that they're looking for. Blocks, steals, deflections, all coming in bunches. The activity will be there.
Giannis dishes to AI. Here's Siakam. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Siakam's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And Siakam always has options in the mid-range. He's a talented shooter who can make that shot. And while we got a chance, let's check out the stats for Antetokounmpo. He's around 18 points per game, 14 rebounds, and 7 assists. And really, he sets the table for this team with his playmaking.
Unselfish, at times to a fault. He just makes everybody around him better.
2 shots.
Free throw good, AI. Looking at the Bucks, GA, they've made the playoffs every year since 2017.
And Kevin, as long as Giannis is at the helm, that streak should continue for a while. He's arguably the best player in the world. Guys want to play with this kid.
Pirtle with a screen on Giannis. Siakam passes to Pirtle. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And one of the big changes to college basketball, Clark, as you know, the NIL, name, image, and likeness. It seems like that would impact the choice to enter the NBA draft.
I don't think there's any question it's had that impact. Some guys that were borderline draft picks now not being penalized for being on scholarship can monetize their name, image, and likeness and do so to the tune of some fairly significant dollars in some cases.
Underneath in the post, it's Siakam and Achua. Then it's Gary Trent. Then there's Chris Boucher. And it's Flynn in at the points. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Here's Beauchamp. And a miss there on the triple. The Raptors shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Boucher passes to Trent. And Greg, while the commissioner might not like player trade requests, Kevin Durant said it's great for the league for players to have that leverage. Where do you stand?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. The main thing is trying to keep those requests in-house. Otherwise, it can be deflating for fans.
The rebound by the Bucks. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Good on the triple.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Can't hit from 12. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. AI, no good.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. And it was maybe a step out of his range.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Connaughton passes to AI, and AI throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Flynn hits the three-point, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. And triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now where the official...
The previous play is under review.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really...
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
It really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And Flynn, no good on that one. And with the new CBA, Clark, one thing that again didn't get any traction, the franchise tag.
Yeah, not surprising. I mean, if a guy really wants to leave a team these days, most of the time a trade will be made. It doesn't necessarily have to get to free agency.
And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
Outside Flynn. Passes it to Siakam. Six on the shot clock. And the pass to Boucher. Outside Flynn. And here is Trent outside. Second chance shot. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Crowder, a screen on Flynn. AI passes to Beauchamp. Back to AI. Pass to Connaughton. Here's AI. No good on the three. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. And recently, the NBA, Clark adding names to major awards. It's a nice gesture, don't you think, from the league to the past legends?
Yeah, I could not agree with you more. And really hard to argue with their choices for naming those awards after. It's a way to connect the past to the present and honor and pay homage to some of the greats in the history of the game. I like everything about it.
Good, that's another bucket.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now.
First team foul. Shooting for Milwaukee. Number 86. At the line for Wild.
Free throw, no good for AI. The Raptors have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth, 4 of 9.
Foul. Number 86. That's his fourth personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Raptors, Gary Trent Jr. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Trent. Trent hits them both.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Siakam passes to Flynn. Siakam against Connaughton. And again, no good by Toronto.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's AI, and AI throws it down.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Achua, the pass to Siakam. Here's the screen. Here's Trent. Rebounded by the Bucks. Lopez has got 7 rebounds in the game. Flynn grabs the miss. Flynn's got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's Trent in the corner. Greg, we heard Giannis after last year's playoffs. He was asked whether his season was a failure. Is that a fair term to throw around?
Kevin, I think it's all semantics. You know, whether you say failure, falling short, unsuccessful, disappointing. They all amount to pretty much the same thing.
Feeds to Pirtle. Back to Flynn. For the 3. Trains the three-pointer.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
AI outside. There's the drive. And AI throws it down.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Trent with the wide-open look. A three-pointer off the mark.
He's having a tough quarter scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
Siakam with it. AI picks him up. No good on the triple.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter. It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Right side, Flynn goes up and lays it nice and easy.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. We've seen some amazing offensive performances recently. Clark, is it possible someone could match Wilt's 100-point game?
Look, Kevin, I don't know if I'm ready to go that far, but I also said I'd never see a 16 beat a 1 in the NCAA tournament, and it's happened twice in the last 5 years. So never say never, but you got to think, you're seeing teams put up 165, 170 points in a game. Could a player get 100 of those? I think. It's possible.
Crowder with the steal. Here's AI. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Raptors. Barnes sets a screen for Siakam. And it's Barnes at the elbow. Here's Anunoby. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
AI kicks to Lopez. And Connaughton has it in the corner. He feeds it to AI. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And Beauchamp gets it to go.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Pass to Barnes. Now, here's Siakam. Defended by Crowder. Siakam passes to Schroeder. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
This is where Schroeder has really improved over the years, hitting the three with some consistency.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Connaughton.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. Crowder against Siakam. Now the dish to Schroeder. Pass to Barnes. Now Siakam. And there's the pass to Barnes. Shot clock at 5. Hurdle with a screen on Jackson. That's a 2 from Barnes. Lopez grabs the board. Lopez has got his 8th rebound here tonight. To the inside. Here's Crowder. AI right side. Pass to Beauchamp. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Schroeder outside. Siakam up top. Defended by Crowder. Hurdle finds Barnes. Schroeder outside. There's the triple. It doesn't go for him. Nice D from AI. And got it. Another basket.
And he's been out of this world tonight. Unreal offensively.
The points just keep adding up. Close to the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. Takes it out to Schroeder. Takes a 3. It's deflected. Here's AI. And good. He hits it again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Barnes outside. Trying to find Schroeder. Gets it to him. He dishes it to Pirtle. Will it go? Tries again. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact. So a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a 3-point play. And with the new CBA, Greg, free agent conversations can start basically the day the NBA Finals conclude. Do you like that move?
I think it's good to have rules that teams will actually follow. In the past, it was July 1st, and let's be honest, teams were talking to players well before that.
That's good from Schroeder.
What really makes Schroeder special is the energy he plays with. I mean, it's contagious and infects the entire team. He's like...
Connects again.
And he's now tied for the 4th most points in an NBA game all time. He is knocking down everything.
It's truly one of the greatest games in league history. He cannot miss. Barnes. And it's AI with the rebound. Milwaukee's gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them.
Winning in strong fashion. A relentless effort notches a W for the Bucks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And believe you me, they'll be gunning for the sweep in that 3rd meeting.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for AI.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Driving, and another one.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history. Bertle sets the pick for Barnes. Looking to get back on track here, and he connects with the jumper. 17 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Stolen away. Siakam outside. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.